What is going on, my individuals? Drexler here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Today I have 21 of the best voluminous hairstyles for men in 2019. So before I jump into this, I do want to inform you guys that to get that volume that you are really looking for, I would suggest having your hair at least around 3 inches because it has to be tall enough for you even to get volume because you need the inches to have some height. And then you don't want it too long. The max I would go is 5.5, 6 inches because after that, your hair is gonna start really weighing down and you're not gonna get the most volume that you prefer. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this with number 1. First up, we have the classic messy Quiff. This one you can never go wrong with and it will look good on pretty much anybody, no matter your face shape. Number 2, we have the low fade Quiff with a beard. This is a very modern look for those of you that want something nice and clean yet that stands out very nicely. Also, keep in mind, if you have more thicker hair, then it's gonna be a lot easier for you to achieve volume. If you have more thinner hair, then you're gonna need some sort of pre-spray like a sea salt spray, which is what I have here. This is Ocean Sea Salt Spray by Shavu. High quality products such as this is gonna give you that massive volume and high hold that you are looking for. And now this Sea Salt Spray by Shavu, which is my own brand, is a first of its kind due to the fact that we infused it with heat protection to keep your hair protected from the heat of the blow dryer at all times. I do have a 10% off discount code in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Number 3, we have the medium Quiff with a skin tapered undercut. For anybody that can't seem to break away from the undercut, this is a really simple yet effective look. Number 4 is the modern undercut with a low fade. This one is definitely shorter on top. It's styled forward rather than backwards, and the undercut starts more from the front of the hairline rather than the side. Number 5, we have another undercut. This is the slicked back undercut. This is a great look for anybody wanting to keep things nice and classy. Number 6, the taper fade with a messy Quiff. For those of you with wavier hair, this is a crazy dope look that will definitely turn heads. Number 7, we have the curl and twist Quiff. This is definitely one of the best looks I've seen personally in a while. However, to achieve this look, it is going to take a little bit more work, as you will definitely need a roll brush to help curl that hair in the front up and backwards while blow drying, of course. Number 8, we have the high fade fringe for those of you with really straight hair. This is something that will definitely upgrade your look. Number 9 is the off-centered part. This is one of those classic cuts that you really can never ever go wrong with, and that's really great for special occasions. Number 10 is the messy voluminous textured top. For this one, I would suggest blow drying your hair all back, but while you're upside down. This one will, really give you that massive, messy, styled back volume like you see here. Number 11, we have the off-centered Quiff with a natural fade, another great one for pretty much anybody. Just make sure that you part your hair more so in the front rather than way off to the side, because remember, it's an off-centered part, not a middle part, not a side part, off-centered, so about right there. Number 12 is the long sexy Quiff with an undercut. This is more of a modern cut and definitely one of my personal favorites, just because it's a great look that looks very, very stylish. However, you have to be cool with letting it, do its thing. If you have hairs that are out of place, it's all good, it's all fine. Just go with the flow because that's the way it's supposed to look. Number 13 is the tapered comb over. This is another pretty nice look. It has more of a classic vibe to it. Just make sure that you're either going to the barber every couple weeks or so to make sure you're getting those edges nice and trimmed up and nice and sharpened up, or you can do it at home with your own buzzer if you need to. Number 14 is the natural side swept. This one is cool because you don't have to get too many haircuts too often. It has more of a natural feel to it due to its grown out sides. Number 15 is the high and tight fade. Now, black hair is awesome because it has amazing texture, and this specific look kind of gives off that 80s, 90s vibe. Number 16 is the natural part. This is another one of those very nice natural cuts. Again, this one is nice because you don't have to get a haircut but maybe once every month or so. Number 17 is the rebel look for those of you that love and really dig that whole rockabilly style. This is your go-to look right here. Number 18, one of my personal favorites, the Odell Beckham look. Now, if you're a white boy, sorry bro, this one is definitely not for you. Or maybe you could work it out, I guess. However, this is one of the coolest cuts I have seen in a while, and I highly suggest it for anyone that really wants to stand out and rock something out of this world dope. Number 19, we got the Mariano High Quiff. For any of you that really want that extreme volume, this will be your look. However, you guys do have to remember that this is a photo shoot. Mariano in this picture is doing a photo shoot, and for that instant, he's probably doing something like this. He's probably taking his hands through his hair, pushing it up like that real quick, and then taking a snapshot. Yeah, I mean, he probably has some really good volume, but it's probably not standing straight up like that all day long. But if your hair is as long as his is, which was probably like 6-7 inches maybe in that picture, it's probably gonna relax just a little bit and be something more like that, like I have here. So yes, if you do want to go for this look, just keep in mind that that shot was strictly for a photo shoot. Yes, you can still get some great volume, especially if you're using a sea salt spray like Ocean Spray here. Again, this is what my brand, we specialize in. We have the Ocean Sea Salt Spray and the Ocean Clay that work hand in hand together to give you that massive volume, texture, and hold. Number 20 is the High Fade with a shaved line. This is a very nice modern look. Yes, you will have to keep up with it a lot more often and make sure that you're hitting up the barber every couple weeks or so. However, it is definitely worth it in my opinion. And the last one, number 21, is the Platinum Messy Pump. Now, nothing too different about this cut, except as you can see, the platinum look definitely takes it up to a whole new level. If you've never tried the platinum look before, it's a fun experience and I highly recommend it for anybody that wants to take their style up another notch and try something different. So I hope you guys dug those haircuts. Now before I head out, it is time for today's motivational message of the day. And today I want to discuss with you guys something that I was taught by my parents all growing up, and that is, you are not what you feel, you are what you decide. Whenever you're going through a slump or you don't feel very motivated to keep going, I want to encourage you guys to tell yourself, I am not what I feel, I am what I decide. Meaning to basically screw your feelings. A lot of people, when they begin a weight loss journey or they begin some kind of project, they start off very motivated and very empowered and ready just to take this thing on. However, once they hit their first struggle or their first obstacle and they start to see a little bit of a slump, this is when they decide to quit. And that's simply because they let their emotions and their feelings get the best of them. And from my own experience, when you're on the road to success and when you're on that road to doing what you are called to do in life, you're not always gonna feel motivated and super stoked to do it. You're gonna have those times, yeah, but then you're also gonna have times where you feel very unmotivated and very uninspired. And those are the times that are gonna separate you from everybody else, and those are the times that are gonna really push you towards that success. So whenever you hit that slump, because you will hit it, you know, you are gonna face those struggles along the way. Whenever you do, you have to remember that it's a decision. You know, you're not what you feel, you are what you decide. You're what you decide to be. So you gotta make that decision to choose who you're going to be. So I hope you guys dug that. If you did, please give this video a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop some new content, and I'll see you guys very soon. My name is Drexler. Shaka, bruh.